Hi guys! Today's video is going to be really short and simple. I just want to show you guys how to get clean disinfected brushes without having to use a really expensive brush cleaner or brush disinfectant. I know they're really pricey. You can pay anywhere from $20 to $40 for like a really good one. This is just my method. You don't really have to go by everything I do. You can do it your own way, but yeah, this is just what I do. Okay, so as you can see, I have a little like Tupperware bowl right here. This is what I'm just gonna put the soap in. All my brushes are kind of lined up over here to the side. So what I start doing is I let the water get a little warm. You don't want it too hot because you don't want the glue to come off the ends of the brushes, how it holds the hairs down on the brushes. So when you get it at a good temperature, what you're going to do then is all I use to clean my brushes is a dish soap. The reason why I use dish soap is because if you look, it says Teflon grease, and that's what makeup is. It's oil based, so it has a lot of you know, like greasy content. It's real greasy. So, and also with the dish soap, it's antibacterial, and that's the #1 thing why when you don't clean your brushes, the bacteria just sits on top. So when you keep reapplying your makeup on your face, you keep putting the bacteria back on your face versus just cleaning it and then having a fresh clean brush every time you use it. So all I do, get a little bit, that much, maybe a little bit more. You don't want to go too crazy. Then start with the foundation brush. You just run that under the sink. Let it get a little bit wet. And all we're going to do is just grab a little bit of that soap. And as you can see, the foundation that was on there is already oozing off. So then what you're going to do is just, with the soap on the brush, you're going to move it in circular motions. Start working out all the oil and the makeup that's on there. And I just repeat this until I get the brush clean. Another tip for you guys is I recommend you wash your brushes. If you use the same brushes to reapply your makeup daily or however long, you want to, I'm going to give you a reasonable time frame. Probably once every 2 weeks if you're really busy in your work schedule or whatever you're doing, you have a lot to do. So you can always go back in and just grab a little bit more soap if you feel like the soap kind of rinsed out when you were doing your circles. And it's going to be really disgusting when you see how much makeup is on there that you've been reapplying back on your face. That's why we always have to wash our brushes, ladies. Okay. So then once you're done, you'll know you're done when you stop seeing the, you know, the orange run from the from the brush. And it's just going to be really clean and neat. And I'm going to show you guys also how to store them. So you can make sure that they dry well. Okay. I'm just going to give a little, a brief on how to do every kind of brush. This is just a foundation brush. Then you're just going to want to wring it out, and you can set it on a towel, a dry towel. Okay, so I just had to go grab a dry towel real fast. So you're going to want to just lay it flat once it's nice and wringed out. So now I'm going to show you guys how to do a bigger brush. So you just wet that. Grab a little bit of the soap that's in there. And as you can see, you're going to be sickened, I'm telling you, when you see all the stuff come out. Put a little bit more in here. Just keep on going until you get that yucky stuff out of the brush. Sometimes you could use your fingertips if you feel like you're not really getting in there good enough, you know, because some brushes are a little, you know, the fibers are a little longer than others. So, finish that up. The reason why we go in a circular motion when we do this is because if you were just to kind of go like that and rinse it out, you're not going to really get everything out, versus going like this and going in even a different direction and you get all the bacteria out of the brush. Okay, so we're done with this one. Rinse that out, wring it out, set that on there. Okay, a little bit more. This brush in particular is one of my more commonly used brushes because it's the one I use to do my eyebrows. If you guys have seen my eyebrow tutorial, this is the one of the crease brushes I use. So yeah. Make sure we get that one really well. Alright. So here's what we're going to do next, once that's all wrung out. I'm going to set that there, let that dry. I'm going to grab a paper towel really fast so I can show you guys the next step. Okay, I'm back. So I couldn't find a paper towel. So we appear to be out of them. So I just got a little bit of toilet paper, and it's, you know, it's very absorbent, so it's going to help with absorbing the water that's still left in the brushes. So what I like to do is take a smaller cup, a glass, and I put the paper towel or whatever you're going to use to absorb it on the bottom. It's going to look like that. Then go back one more time and wring out anything that still might be left in the brush. And all we're going to do is set it upright. So when the moisture is taken out of the brush, it's going to be absorbed into the paper, so you won't have no excess water in the bottom. The reason why we set the brushes upright when we're drying them is because if you lay them flat or just kind of just leave them on the counter or leave them lying around, the glue from the water being put into the bristles will it will loosen the glue up, so your bristles will become looser, and when you use the brush you'll notice that a lot of them are falling out. So this is why we set them upright. Okay. So once that's done, you just let it sit for however long it needs to, and you'll know when it's dry because it'll be dry to the touch. So just go ahead and leave it on the counter. And that's it, guys. That's how I get squeaky clean brushes. Stay tuned for my next video. That will be an eyelash video. So yeah, thanks for watching.